Hi, this is Asa, and welcome to my audio experience. You're here with us. It's a new prescription for you, New You America. As always, that's what we're doing here is helping you grow in your health, understanding lifestyle, knowing that your choices that you make every single day can and will determine the kind of health we're going to have. So you don't have to be your genetics. So remember, our choices matter more than anything else. So the foods we eat, the air we breathe, the water we drink, the relationships we have, the stress we manage, all of that matters and determines the kind of health we're going to have. You can thrive by the choices you make each and every day. It's powerful. And it's one of those things that you really can make it, but no one can do it for you. The doctor can't do it for you. I can't do it for you. Your friends, your cousins, your coworkers, your loved ones. No one can take responsibility but your health, but you. And that's what we're here for each and every day. Check us out. You can also catch the show when you want to on your phone, your device, or your computer, smart TV, anytime you want. So whiter teeth are always a concern. And always cleaning your teeth, maybe putting the coloring on there to bleach it out or whatever it is. That's kind of the buzz right now. It has been for quite some time. Do you know there's foods you can eat each day that keep those pearly whites the way they need to look? European Journal of Dentistry was looked at by some Brazilian researchers, and they touted that broccoli is absolutely a miracle food. It's, of course, high in vitamin, fiber, and calcium content, but it's a superfood for oral health. And the researchers found that broccoli can stop tooth protector, or it can be a top tooth protector with the veggie's high amount of iron. And a study looked at the enamel erosion that we normally see, which not only causes teeth to look dull and dingy, but also increase the risk of cavities and decay. When teeth were exposed to broccoli extract before soda, like a regular soda, there was less erosion of the enamel. The researchers theorized that the iron forms a thin coating that can protect teeth enamel from eroding acids. So if you don't really enjoy broccoli, look at iron-rich foods like spinach or liver before an acidic drink, and it can have a similar effect. Now, carrots are another great one. So remember Mr. Ed a long time ago? It depends on your age. But there's a television's famous talking horse. It's old school, but he's been around forever. He munched on carrots all the time. So did Bugs Bunny. And carrots contain a lot of vitamin A, keratin, which is a protein that gives you tooth enamel and its protective abilities, particularly during tooth development. So it's a crunchiness that helps with our teeth. Chewing any crunchy vegetable naturally brushes the teeth and thereby cleanses the teeth. So Mark Leighton, who's a dentist and the inventor of Snap-on Smile, is a principal in New York-based Manhattan Dental Arts, which is a practice that specializes in cosmetic and restorative dentistry. When the natural fibers of the fruits combine with saliva in the mouth, it helps to wash away food particles and stain-causing bacteria. So sesame and poppy seeds are really good too, if you've never eaten those or made those a part of your routine. So the tiny seeds are coarse and act as natural scrubbers that can scrub off the plaque of the teeth when chewed. Dr. Lycan says that they also provide calcium, which can help strengthen teeth, and incorporate sesame and poppy seeds into your daily diet and routine that can help. Pineapple is another great one. So when the pineapple may be a prickly fruit on the outside, getting the sweet and juicy inside is worth the effort. So the pineapples are a whitening-friendly option because they contain the enzyme bromelain. I'm a huge fan of this. Okay, the International Journal of Dental Hygiene, the researchers looked at, this was done in Manipal, India, but they brushed teeth with bromelain extract, and it began to whiten the teeth. So the researchers found the whitening substance that contained bromelain helped to remove the surface stains on the teeth more significantly when out. So it's interesting what that can do. Remember, when you don't have enough stomach acid or you have too much stomach acid, you get acid reflux, because either one of those can cause that. That affects the teeth because it comes up in your saliva and you're constantly belching and burping the foods that you're eating, and then the erosion of the enamel is what begins to happen. So that's why it's a real big challenge. Now, the high water fruits and vegetables is another one. Healthy fruit and vegetable options like apples, pears, cauliflower, and cucumbers are really good too. And the saliva also washes away the bacteria that can live in your teeth. So we're talking about foods that are really good. When you eat these foods, they give you great dental health. They can whiten your teeth. They can make your teeth healthier. You're listening to On Call, which you can check us out on the InShape Network. Go to InShapeNetwork.com. And we're talking about the different foods. So far we're talking about broccoli, carrots, sesame and poppy seeds, pineapple, and fruits and vegetables. I mean, bottom line is 1.5% of Americans eat fruits and vegetables. We're not getting enough, which is causing a lot of dental issues. Shiitake mushrooms are great too. So they're a great tooth whitening boosting measure that they can give you. So you can check out the shiitake mushrooms and good old dental hygiene habits. Here's some basics just so you know. You don't want to brush too hard. Get a soft bristle brush. And that always keeps the health of your enamel intact. And don't push too hard. You don't need to be doing that. Also, you want to make sure you're actually using everyday flossing. And you got to floss gently so you're not being hard on your gums. But flossing is going to keep the gum health is healthy, and also it's going to keep everything where it needs to be. Now, the Department of Oral Rehabilitation at the College of Dental Medicine at the Medical College of Georgia, Van Haywood, he's a professor there, he said the things are supplemental, but don't replace the value of daily flossing and brushing with toothpaste. And so that's extremely important. It is on a regular basis. Getting the color of your teeth and keeping them as white as possible all comes down with our daily hygiene. 888-283-7272. You can give us a call. Let's go to the phones to Mary. Hi, Mary.
My problem is I was born with like a wart on my face, and it's skin colored. A lot of people have just said that they didn't even notice it until I pointed it out, and I've tried a potato on it. It went away for a while, but then it came back, and I've also tried coconut oil. It seemed to help a little bit. But I was just wondering, like, the most effective way to get rid of it, because I would like to get rid of it for good. Again, I was born with it. I haven't really met people that were born with warts before, but I was. And another thing is I've been dealing with anxiety a lot recently, and I was advised to, like, exercise more and stuff. And I just wonder if there's, like, if there's anything else I can do with the exercise for my anxiety.
Couple things you can do. You want to think about what type of foods that you want to focus in on, and exercise is important. I think staying consistent with exercise is vital for really thriving and having your body work the way it needs to. I think that's extremely important. One of the keys is cardiovascular training mixed with weightlifting. I think weightlifting is critical. It builds good, solid, lean muscle tissue. It's great for melting body fat on a regular basis. The cardiovascular training is very good for overall blood flow, and we know that that's great for brain chemistry. One thing I've got to stop you, though. I always do this. I won't let you get by with it. You can't say my anxiety. My house, my dog, my cat, my kids, those are great things to have, but not a label or a diagnosis. So you can say the anxiety, but don't say mine. Don't claim it. Your brain has an affinity to what you say is yours, and it'll always map out a way for you to keep it. Okay, so you got to be careful with that. The words that we speak are powerful. So anxiety, we've got a whole list of foods at the website. Go to InShapeNetwork.com for foods that deal with anxiety. There's foods you have to eat, foods you have to stay away from. All that is extremely important, and you can find that there at the website. 888-283-7272. We'll be right back with more Healthy Talk Radio to be able to help you go to the next level in your life. You don't want to miss it. Hang tight. If you're looking for increased strength, increased endurance, and better recovery, then look no further than an all-natural nutritional supplement called creatine hydrochloride. Concrete is the brand, and it's the most absorbable form of creatine hydrochloride found today. Now, creatine is not just for athletes. You've probably heard that before, but concrete, creatine hydrochloride, is for the everyday person looking to improve their health. Listen, I started taking creatine in college when I was a strength and conditioning coach at Florida State University, and I've taken it ever since my college years, and it's made a massive difference in my life. Everything in my body, I believe, is functioning better because of creatine. Creatine hydrochloride I've moved over to using concrete, and it is the best form of creatine on the market. Concrete creatine hydrochloride is available at most Walmart stores and on Walmart.com or any store that carries nutritional supplements. Just make sure to look for Concrete brand creatine hydrochloride and watch your endurance, your strength, and your recovery, and your immune system get boosted today. Lines are open, 888-283-7272. That's 888-283-7272. Welcome back to the show. Check us out on the web, You go to InShapeNetwork.com. InShape Network. There you can find all the help that you need. And again, we've got amazing new programming that we're coming out with It's All Health on Demand. So we've got our lifestyle providers. We have nutrition, supplements. We got a whole 9 yards. Go to InShape Network. You can check it all there and find the programming that you love to watch when you want to watch it. One World Whey, if you haven't checked it out, it's probably the best protein powder I've ever had. And I use it personally. And you're thinking, gosh, you talk about this whey protein a lot. I do, because I take 3 shakes a day. I really do. And yes, I endorse them. And yes, I push them because I think it's a great product. And I take it myself. I've never found, and we even have our own supplement company, but I found that One World Whey, they've really, the scientist that's behind it really has it down. It's hormone free, grass fed. And I mean, I've seen amazing results just in my workouts and with people with aches and pains. I've seen people that have a lot of inflammation. They have focus issues. They really get a lot of benefit. But check it out, oneworldwhey.com. Just check it out. Kristen in Indianapolis sends our email today. I'm 8 weeks pregnant. Oh, that's great, Kristen. Congratulations. And dealing with morning sickness. Oh, my goodness. I was checking out at a restaurant the other day, and a lady was pregnant, and she kept talking about her morning sickness. I'm going to tell you right now what I told her. And so is there any way to avoid major weight gain during this time of constant eating and vomiting? Oh, bless your heart. I know I'm not, the one thing I can always say is I understand, but I don't, because I'm a guy. So as much as we can learn on the medical side and understand what happens, we just don't get it, right? But I can tell you some things at work that are helpful. Ginger is really, really good. Now, I'm not talking about getting that cheap ginger. I'm talking about getting the actual ginger root itself and really getting in, cutting it up, and making it into a tea. You put it, you can boil it. You can actually eat ginger root, slice it up and eat it. That's one of my favorite things to do because I like the taste of it. But it's great for nausea, and it's great for your overall digestive tract. So doing the ginger root on a regular basis can be helpful in that. And then also doing foods that are easier on the digestive tract. Look at probiotics. Make sure your OB is okay with that. But probiotics can be really helpful. A lot of times when you're not eating the right kind of foods, if there's an imbalance in the bacteria in your gut, then that can cause a major issue. That's why getting the probiotics in, very, very important, can be really helpful. So those are a couple of things that can literally help tremendously. And they've got these little things called pregnancy pops. You might want to check them out. They're at the health food stores, and they've got natural ginger in them. But at the end of the day, I like doing the actual ginger root yourself. You can make a tea and take it with you throughout the day and kind of sip on it and add some stevia to it. That tends to settle the stomach quite a bit. Carbonated seltzer water is another way that can help. You've always said, well, sip some Sprite, eat some crackers. I think the quality of that matters. You can actually make a really good carbonated ginger drink. Take that ginger, boiled ginger, put it with some carbonated water, add some stevia and lemon to it. Tastes amazing. That's probably going to be your go-to drink throughout the day, but it makes a big, big difference. 888-283-7272. That's 888-283-7272. Lines are open with questions about your health. Give us a call. Go to the website. Go to InShapeNetwork.com. That's what we're here for, to help you go to the next level with your health and with your life. Let's go to Sam now. Hi, Sam.
I'm having quite a few problems, health problems. Mostly it's the fact I can't walk. I had a new knee on my right leg. I got an infection, left the hospital with the infection. I got rid of the infection. I got pneumonia. Then I fell, broke the ball off my right hip. Had another infection in the lower part of that leg. Then I had pneumonia. I've had a lot within, I'd say, a 6-month to 8-month period.
Okay. So one of those things you've got to look at, and again, you focus on the immune system, and that's one of the keys, but always the immune system starts in the gut. So your gut health begins to be your foundation. And you think, well, gosh, it seems like everything goes back to what I eat. And it kind of does. So your eating habits really do matter. So here's the base of what I teach. Okay, and we teach this in our clinics. We teach this in our coaching. But it's equal amounts of lean protein sources like chicken, fish, beef, or eggs, low glycemic carbohydrates in the form of fruits and vegetables, and then healthy fats, your almonds, your walnuts, your cashews, your avocados. Those kind of healthy fats can really make a difference. And that's what you want to focus in on, is eating the right kind of foods. And that matters. So if you cut the inflammation down in the body by simply resetting the system, so you want to reset the system in a great way, and you clear out things like yeast and fungal issues, heavy metals, inflammation. The foods will do that. Okay, and there's some supplements you can help to just get the digestive tract right. But you do that for about a 21-day period, and once you clean the system out, then you can really build it from there. And that's what I like to focus in on, is building the system and building the overall digestive system in a great way. And it's not hard. I mean, you can really, really begin to do that in a very supportive way, but it's just about understanding how. And it's just getting the foods and the timing right. I mean, the yogurt can help too. This is one of the things that is really good. And one of the keys you have to look at, I like the Greek yogurt, but I like goat's milk yogurt even better. It's very hypoallergenic, helps to get the natural probiotics in. Theralac is a really good probiotic. Go to theralac.com and you can check that out and build those levels up. So a lot of that, very, very simple to be able to help you and improve your health and improve your overall life. Very easy to do. But yeah, it sounds tough. I'd like high levels of vitamin C and vitamin D too, so don't forget those. Okay, so vitamin C, get it from a natural whole food source. You can go to our website, InShapeNetwork.com. Go to the store, and you'll see those there. But then also vitamin D. If you do vitamin D, now here's the craze. I'm a big vitamin D guy. But vitamin D3 is the version. You want to do it in an organic whole food base, and you want to mix it with vitamin K2. A K2, just a small amount, even 45 micrograms, helps the absorption of vitamin D, also keeps the vessels pliable, and reduces any chances of potential calcification, which sometimes can happen. So those two together makes a big difference. And just studies have shown us that it tremendously raises and boosts the immune system overall. 888-283-7272. That's 888-283-7272. Lines are open. Give us a call or go to InShapeNetwork.com. Remember, if the body can get sick, it can also get well. It is about lifestyle. Lifestyle is our medicine. We'll be right back. Hi, it's Asa. I'm giving you a copy of my best-selling book for free to help you in your health journey today. I'll pay for the book. All you do is just cover the small shipping and handling costs. Go to asarx.com and get your free book today.
To find out more, visit the show online, InShapeNetwork.com.
Lines are open, 888-283-7272. That's 888-283-7272. Welcome back to the show. Check us out on the web. You go to InShapeNetwork.com. This is On Call Radio. So glad you joined in with us. Now, we're talking about foods, and food can either bring health to the body or take health out of the body. So the choices we make every single day, they matter. And our lifestyle choices, whether it's the foods you eat, the air you breathe, the water you drink, the rest that you get, the stress that you manage, all of that matters to take us to the next level. So one of the keys that you want to look at is, at the end of the day, what can you do to thrive? So what can you do to really make it? And it comes down to our food choices. I really think our eating is our foundation. We are what we eat, just like Grandma taught us. And the key is picking the right kind of foods each and every day. So cinnamon is what we're going to talk about right now. It's our food of the hour. And I love talking about certain foods. So I take cinnamon every day. I put it in at least one of my shakes or some of my food each and every day. Cinnamon's unique healing abilities comes from three basic types of components in essential oils that are found in the bark. So essential oils are hot right now. You probably hear about it. All the moms in the neighborhood are all talking about it, and they're having their used to be Tupperware parties. Now they're essential oil parties. And a lot of anti-clotting action that is in cinnamaldehyde. It's been well researched for its effects on blood platelets, which is pretty common. So the platelets, they constitute a lot of the blood meant to clump together in emergency circumstances, so physical injury as a way to stop bleeding. Under normal circumstances, though, cinnamaldehyde and its cinnamon helps to prevent unwanted clumping of the blood. So a lot of the antimicrobial activity too. Cinnamon's essential oils qualify as an antimicrobial food, and cinnamon has been studied for its ability to help stop the growth of bacteria as well as fungi, including the common problematic yeast candida, which is another big one. So cinnamon's antimicrobial properties are so effective that recent research demonstrates a spice can be used as alternative traditional food preservatives. So it can be used as preservatives. They're now in foods. A lot of times they do that. Blood sugar control is another big one. So seasoning high-carb foods with cinnamon can help lower it, can cut it down. So we have a glycemic index, and there's certain foods on the chart. You always want to shoot for carbohydrates, such as broccoli, cauliflower, a lot of the vegetables. They're down under about number 30 or 20 on that scale. But like a donut or a bagel might be up at 80. So you always want to shoot at foods like brown rice, sweet potatoes. They're around 40. You want to shoot at about 40 or under. And some experts will say 50 or under. I really like 40 or under. Beans, they hit about 30 on the chart, 35 because of the high fiber content. So the more the lower the number, the less it spikes your blood sugar. The higher the number, the more it spikes your blood sugar. Okay, that's the whole deal. So cinnamon helps to cut that. So if you were to eat something, say in the 50 or 60 range, and you put cinnamon on it, it would bring it down almost by 30%. So it helps people with type 2 diabetes improve their ability to respond to insulin, and it helps the receptors. So we have these receptors that insulin, which is a hormone, works with. And it basically what happens is if your body begins to, the receptors in your body, think of them like little suction cups. If they don't handle blood sugar well, that's when you start having to take medication. So you got to keep those little suction cups clean. And cinnamon is one of those substances that can come in and really do that. So, again, they've done all these studies, Journal of Agriculture and Food Chemistry, Diabetes Research Journal and Clinical Practice. They've done all these different studies. It's got all kinds of great benefits for people that struggle with diabetes. Now, here's another one. Cinnamon has a really, really great piece to brain function. So not only does consuming cinnamon improve your body's ability to utilize blood sugar, but it's also really good for boosting brain activity. And they've done a study down in Sarasota, Florida. They found that chewing cinnamon-flavored gum or just smelling cinnamon enhances participants' cognitive processing. Specifically, cinnamon improved patients' or person scores on tasks related to attentional processes, virtual recognition memory, and according to working memory and visual motor speed. So it's got a strong peppermint odor, jasmine and cinnamon along together. So the elderly, they get a lot of increased brain function. Now, calcium and fiber improve the colon health and protect against the heart disease, which is really important too. A lot of irritable bowel issues as well can be helped with cinnamon. So it's just great all the way around. Helps to improve bile salt function and how well that works. So there's just a lot of great tips that can work with this. I get really excited about it because it's so beneficial. It's known as a warming remedy too in Chinese medicine. So again, it helps relief with onsets of colds and flus and helps build the immune system. 888-283-7272. That's 888-283-7272. Give us a call or go to the website. You go to InShapeNetwork.com. If you haven't found us yet, go to InShape Network. You can sign up for our free newsletter. Very easy to do and easy to stay connected with all that we have going on. I mean, it is one of those keys that we want to connect you with, to give you the information that you need, the help that you need. I mean, that is the ultimate key, is to go to that next level with your health in your life. So important. Step One Foods, go to steponefoods.com. Ways to lower your cholesterol and just ultimate foods that can empower your health. Probably one of the best I've seen, and they deliver straight to your door. Go to check out steponefoods.com. Linda in Akron, Ohio. I'm 68 and great physical health. I exercise twice a week, but I'm getting a little flabby in the arms and thighs. Does that happen with aging? It can happen with aging, but you just got to stay on top of it. And I'll tell you, I've been in exercise my whole life, and it's been something that has been a part of my life. I have noticed trends in my own health and my own body transition through the years. And you just work with it. I mean, you know, consistency, I'll tell you, is the key. It's the consistency. No matter what you do in life, it's the consistency that yields the greatest results. The practice, what you do day in and day out, that yields the results, whether it's with your brain, with your body, whatever it is, that's going to yield the greatest results that we look for. And that's the ultimate key with this. Okay. And that's what you want to focus on. So I'm 68, she says, Linda. in great health, I know you're in great health, and you work out 2 times a week, you have to up it. You know, it's kind of like this. There's the oldest book in the world that we have, the Bible. There's some principles in there. And whether you believe the Bible or not, I think there's some great principles that we all can live by. And one is that you'll labor 6 days and rest 1. I don't know where we came up with the whole concept of work 5, rest 2. I don't know where we came up with the concept of exercise 2 days a week, and that should be enough. See, our body needs consistency. Every single day we need to be able to do something for our physical health, for our mental health, our financial health, and for the health of everything that we do. So our routines are extremely important. And that's why I exercise. I mean, I make myself exercise no matter what. When I travel, which I do extensively, and when I'm at work, no matter what responsibilities I have going on, I make sure I exercise no matter what. I make sure I read every day to keep my brain in a certain level and place that I want to keep it, learning on a regular basis. So if you're flabby and 68, let me tell you something. You can get away with not exercising at 28. But at 68, it's a game changer. Like at 68, you got to be exercising 6 days a week, period. You got to do something 6 days a week. I don't care what it is. And you think, well, I don't want to do that. You have to do that. You want good flexibility and good mobility? 6 days a week. Now, you don't have to go exercise high-intensity weights 6 days a week, but you better be exercising 6 days a week. You better have set-aside time for a good long walk. And all I need is 15 minutes. If you'll just give me 15 minutes, that's it. I mean, you can do 20 minutes if you need to. But 20 minutes, 6 days a week will give you really the goals of what you need. I mean, 10 minutes a day, 12 minutes a day is all you need. But just go hard. Push it. Give me everything you got. That's all you need. I mean, if you'll stay focused, then the flabbiness and the hips and thighs, the body fat, the belly fat, and then remember, your eating habits are more important than your exercise habits. So nutrition is king, exercise is queen. Put them together, you have a kingdom. And I just need 12 minutes a day. Give me 12 minutes a day, and you can transform your health. 12 minutes a day, 13 minutes a day, just something like that. Very simple. It's not tough. So you can do it. 888-283-7272. Go to InShapeNetwork.com. That's InShapeNetwork.com. All health original programming to help you and empower you and equip you to that next level with your health in your life. Let's go to Valerie. Hi, Valerie.
Calling because I have a kidney infection, and the antibiotic does not seem to be clearing it up. I am new to this area and need to work, but I need to get this kidney infection under some kind of management to do so.
Okay. So here's the deal with this and what we have going. With kidneys, you got to be really careful, okay? I mean, you always want to – I'm a big fan of nephrologists, huge fan, and so I always want you to stay in close contact with them, get their thoughts and suggestions, because it is something you got to really watch. You don't want to put the strain on the kidneys. You got to be really careful. So I would talk to them and really, really stay on top of it with them. Now, I'll tell you, there's some great things for the kidneys that can work. One is juniper berries. You can get it in an extract or actually eat the berries and order them. They're phenomenal. Cayenne pepper is another one. And then also having enough zinc in your body, about 40 to 50 milligrams, depending on a male or female, is good. And building your immune system up. The kidneys function with good fluid intake, and you got to watch teas. I'm a big tea guy, but you want to stay away from the darker teas and stick with the lighter teas. They're easier on the kidneys, and they help them to function a lot better. So look at that. Keep me posted. Make sure your nephrologist stays in tune with you, and you got a good diet going too. Keep your protein levels moderate. You don't want to put too much of a strain on those kidneys. 888-283-7272. That's 888-283-7272. Give us a call. Go to the website. Go to InShapeNetwork.com. We'll be right back. Are you ready to chow? It's time for Keto Chow. When it comes to eating healthy, the keto diet has become one of the nutrition leaders in optimizing health, losing unwanted weight, and reaching your health and wellness goals. No extravagant cooking, no long kitchen cleanup, and most importantly, especially for me, It's convenient. Just put quality Keto Chow powder in a bottle, add some heavy whipping cream or your favorite fat, a little water, and boom, shake it up, and you're ready to chow. Keto Chow tastes amazing. So make Keto Chow easy for you and your family today with Keto Chow. Let's go chow. Visit Keto Chow online at ketochow.xyz. That's ketochow.xyz.
Connect with On Call Radio and watch On Call TV at InShapeNetwork.com.
Lines are open, 888-283-7272. That's 888-283-7272. Welcome back to the show. Check us out on the web. You go to InShapeNetwork.com. In shape. Are you in shape or are you not? Are you living in shape or are you not? That's the key. So if the body can get sick, it can also get well. It is about lifestyle. So our choices really do matter. Olive oil is superior. Listen to this. In some studies or in some research to mammography, they're saying, in preventing cancer. Here's some interesting information. Now, this is from the Mediterranean diet that we've known has been so healthy. But they're saying that at 4 tablespoons of olive oil a day cuts the risk of invasive breast cancer by 68%. That is amazing. Breast cancer diagnoses have jumped 20% worldwide in just the last 7 years. At the same time, deaths have risen by 14%. And so it's now the leading cause of cancer death among women, clearly equating to mammography with prevention in the whole concept of it. So a growing body of research exists showing the dietary components have a potent anti-breast cancer activity. Population studies now show that historically, breast cancer rates are lower in Mediterranean countries than in U.S. or Northern and Central Europe. Mediterranean diet diverges from typical Western diet by emphasizing eating fish, nuts, legumes, fruits, vegetables, and olive oil. But until now, no interventional studies have really shown the Mediterranean diet on breast cancer, but a new Spanish study, this was in the Journal of the American Medical Association, pitted 2 variations of the Mediterranean diet against low-fat diets with obese women. And obesity is a lowered risk factor for breast cancer, but women randomly divided into 3 groups. So the lower control group were instructed to follow a low-fat diet. Second group followed a Mediterranean diet. An addition of 30 grams of nuts they added and 4 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil a day. After 5 years, the women who followed the Mediterranean diet had a 68% lower risk of breast cancer. That's amazing. So remember, 30% of your diet needs to be in healthy fats, period. And I've been touting that for years and following that in my own life. And I use even up to about 35% of my calories from healthy fats. But extra virgin olive oil is made and has the strong benefits. There are certain components in it that give you strong anti-inflammatory properties. Matter of fact, the lab studies showed that oleocanthanol, which is this component that's in olive oil, can kill cancer cells in 30 minutes. That was done in lab studies. Other compounds in olive oil include monounsaturated fat oleic acid, which is an anti-proliferative properties, and the squalene, which fights intercellular oxidative stress. So the Lion Diet Heart Study showed that the Mediterranean diet could lower the risk of all types of cancer by 61%. All the way across the board, our fats matter. Olive oil, monounsaturated fats, all of that matters on a regular basis to give our bodies everything that it needs. It is powerful, and it's so simple for what our body needs on a regular basis. 888-283-7272. That's 888-283-7272. Give us a call or go to the website, InShapeNetwork.com. If you're looking for a lifestyle provider, healthcare providers in your area that believe the same way we do, all this nutrition and lifestyle-based care we talk about, just go to the website. You can find all the information there to help you really begin to thrive in your overall health. Let's go to the phones and talk to Lois. Hi, Lois.
I'm wondering what causes numbness and tingling throughout my body. Sometimes I blame it on my neck because my neck vertebrae aren't perfect. They have arthritis with them, but I understand if it's from the neck, only your upper body's supposed to tingle and hurt. I've been to neurologists. His answer is, I don't know. He says nothing neurological. but I still think there's something neurological.
All right, so here's the deal. Could be neurological, yes. I would go to either an osteopathic physician or a chiropractic physician. I think chiropractic medicine would help you quite a bit in this, because the numbness that you get down into the extremities, it does come from the base of the neck. I mean, we know that for a fact in science. The nerve roots, when they're affected, it affects the numbness and tingling in the hands and fingers or the toes, whatever it is. But our musculature and all of that really does matter when you start getting down into it. And it does. It makes a big difference. One of the big keys you have to look at is, and this is extremely important, but you want to look at what systems in the body can work the best. And that's when the nervous system is functioning right. And that's why I think when you're doing non-surgical and you've gone to the neurologist and they're kind of shaking their head like, well, we don't really know and we're not really giving you any answers. Not that they're wrong. It's just that from a more non-surgical perspective, that when you start looking at nerve interaction and how it affects the extremities, the muscular function, and all of that, that it just comes down to getting care on a regular basis. It's more on the preventative side. Also, nutritionally, there can be deficiencies that build up in the body that can affect those areas. So you have to look at that and make sure that you're getting the right amount of care that you need to be able to support the body. And it's pretty simple. And once you start getting into that, it can make a big difference. Because one thing you have to look at with any kind of neuropathy or pain or inflammation, there's usually a structural component and also a nutritional component, always. Because if somebody has high amounts of inflammation in the body, they're not getting the right kind of foods. They're not eating the right kind of foods. And you're not getting what your body actually needs. And so eating the right kind of foods on a regular basis, it matters. Cutting the inflammation down the body, it matters. So if you do that on a regular basis, really reconstruct your diet, do an anti-inflammatory based diet, go to my book. You can get that. All that's in my book. If you go to the website, InShapeNetwork.com, you can see my book there, and all this information is in there. We've got food lists and things that can help you. But I'll tell you, one of the best tips for this is getting a lifestyle provider, someone that can help really encourage you and create a customized lifestyle plan for you. And all that's at the website. Puts another hour in the charts. I want to thank our producer, engineer John Garrison, and the rest of the team. Go tell one person something you learned in the show. Together, we can transform the health of our friends, our families, and our communities. You're listening to the show that helps you get well, stay well, and live well, where we're diagnosing hope one person at a time.
Listen to the ASA RX audio experience on Spotify and Pandora. For all the ways to watch and listen, check out our show page at asarx.com/experience.
Hi, it's Asa. I'm giving you a copy of my best-selling book for free to help you in your health journey today. I'll pay for the book. All you do is just cover the small shipping and handling costs. Go to asarx.com and get your free book today.
This episode is over, but check episode notes for links to products and services you've heard about on this episode. Thanks for listening and subscribing. Please share the ASA RX audio experience with others and stay in touch by giving us your comment or review.